Hello, hello. I'm still getting set up. Gonna start in about 2 minutes. It's 13 after. I'll start at 15 after. Give me just a moment, though.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Hello, hello. Sup? Did I already select? What was I doing? Did I already select something last night before I stopped? Did I already have an order? I do not. What am I gonna do? Let's figure that out. Do I have any more V quests? Maybe not. I don't know. What am I doing? What did I leave off with last night? Did I say anything? I don't even remember. It's been a heck of a weird week, y'all. My brain is past capacity and it's just ramping up. So, I apologize for any incoherence in advance. Well, I could do this one. And this one. Let's do them. I don't think I'm ever gonna do some of those urgent ones. I don't see my interest in this game lasting that long. Sorry to disappoint. I don't like timed stuff. I just don't. Or if I do, it's like probably not gonna be on stream, you know? I play to enjoy myself, and I'm not trying to force myself into anything that increases my stress when I'm doing this to get away from my stressful offline experiences. Because holy mackerel, y'all. Things have just been ramping up in the offline world. Like, hella. If there was a manual for everything to do right, the place I used to work is reading that in a mirror. I'll put it that way. You have a bunch of victims coming forward saying someone allegedly did them harm in a very inappropriate way. And you're a church or parachurch organization, and you're claim to have an outside investigator come in is to hire an aggressive law firm, which has a fiduciary duty to act on behalf of the people that retain them, and attorney-client privilege, and also has as their tagline about how they're like all about reducing corporate liability or whatever. That's not the exact wording. It was just bad. So they changed law firms. And now the rumor going around, which has appeared on the socials, is that they put a statement out that they changed to a local firm because people had raised concerns about the big brutal one. And people are coming forward saying that this local firm, the lawyer that they're using, again, the rumor is that the lawyer that they're using attends the church and is a friend of a member of the executive leadership team overseeing this investigation. Like, how not to do this situation. It's every step. It's just like, how did I fall for joining this organization if this is how they run it? Organization that some would say is a high-demand, high-control religious group, or use a choice four-letter C word that often is employed to describe high-demand, high-control religious groups. See also Branch Davidians, Jonestown, etc. By the way, if you've never read Waco, A Survivor Story by David Thibodeau, highly recommend it.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. This one's for you. Today's a good day.
Further reading to understand the dynamics of the fuster cluck that is going on at the organization for whom I used to do certain tasks. The movie starring Cate Blanchett, Tar, an exploration of power dynamics and the abuse of them, particularly in a music context.
Thanks for the help. This one's for you. Today's a good day.
The HBO documentary The Vow about Keith Raniere and Nexium, or a high-demand, high-control group, so to speak, involving creatives and the exploitation of some of them. Enlightened on HBO, starring Mike White and Laura Dern, among others. A movie about a woman who works for a place called Abaddon. Might not be exactly what you looking for in the 150 chapters, but I feel like it's got some insight into how to interpret 150 chapters that a certain organization loves dearly. being a little bit vague there on purpose. Those who need to understand will, though I doubt they will watch this video ever. The Tale, also starring Laura Dern, also on HBO. That's a movie about grooming across a power dynamic, and the reason it can take a victim years, decades even, to understand that something they may have thought was a consensual experience wasn't, due to the power differential and the presence of grooming, and the experience of coming to terms with that. The director of the movie lived the experience that is depicted therein. It is based on her actual childhood and then her adult experience of coming to terms with reframing something she experienced in her childhood. Very insightful. Also excellent material worth consuming, the book Missoula, Rape and the Justice System in a College Town by John Krakauer, also known for writing Under the Banner of Heaven, which is additional excellent reading material. That is about, if I recall correctly, the fundamentalist sect of Mormonism. See also Warren Jeffs.
Delivering cargo.
Thanks for coming. It means a lot. I really can't believe you brought this much. How did you manage to carry it all?
While you're at it, look into Keep Sweet, Pray, and Obey, a documentary about Warren Jeffs. The Banner of Heaven is a different fundamentalist LDS story. There was a couple of murders. Speaking of murders, there were murders / someone confessed to murder. Was it a suicide? It was a whole thing. And then there was a Rolling Stone article, and they made a Lifetime movie. That happened at the organization I used to work. A young woman named Bethany Deaton. Look into that. It's some interesting stuff. But back to Krakauer's Missoula. That covers what happens when a beloved figure, respected in the community, i.e. college football players in a college town, have allegations of misconduct of a sexual nature against them, and how people respond, and how the victims are treated. Following that, I would recommend reading a book that used to be called A False Report, A True Story of Rape in America, but is now retitled to Unbelievable because it was dramatized for Netflix. I recommend watching the dramatization as well. They did an excellent job. Under the Banner of Heaven and Waco, A Survivor's Story have also been adapted. I recommend the books in all cases, though, because you're going to get a lot of information that, an adaptation is not necessarily going to expound upon. Though, in my experience from watching them, they've all been fairly faithful adaptations.
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day.
Rolling Stone magazine did pick up what's going on in the organization I used to work at. And they published an article about it today. I'll shoot a link to that in the chat. Yeah. Speaking of, the author of this article is in a documentary on Netflix called Money Shot that talks about the organization discussed in the article, Exodus Cry, and its founder, Benji Nolo. It doesn't talk about their ties to International House of Prayer Kansas City, but it does talk about Benji and Exodus Cry and the Trafficking Hub campaign. Now, Sherry DeVille and Money Shot are definitely a biased report, but so's anything you're going to hear coming from International House of Prayer or Exodus Cry. Two sides of ideological battle. But are they really two sides? Because read the article. I feel like, at least, anyway, it's so frustrating to have someone on a purity crusade while they are not living what they're preaching. You know? It's like, at least the people making corn are honest. That they're like, this is what I do, right? Like, whereas the person preaching against it was then allegedly abusing people in his spare time while preaching a message opposite of how he was living. Anyway, I'm super frustrated, and I'm working through my frustrations because I worked for this organization and I was lied to. It's a betrayal, which I didn't never 100% hook, line, sinker, swallow all their values. Word choice, Sierra. Why did you do that? But I went to the wrong place. Don't mind me. All right. Well, I might as well pick up something while I'm here. I'm sure there is. But, yeah. I'm just frustrated about a lot of things. Frustrated about a lot of it. Oh, gosh, why is it so many packages? I can do this. Can I do this? No, I'm gonna have to come back. Alright. Not all gonna fit. Shoot. Alright, I'm gonna have to bring this and then I'll come back and get that. But at least now I know it's here. Anyway, I'll stop monologuing.
Keep on keeping on.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
This one's for you. Thanks for the help. This one's for you. Thanks for the help.
bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons. Welcome to South Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
Nothing beats a package delivered by Sam Bridges himself. Ask anyone here and they'll say the same. All this is for us? Oh man, hope you didn't kill yourself bringing it here. Come see us whenever you like, Sam. We're always happy to make time for a hero.
Good work. New order available. Sam, just checking, but have you been reading your mails? They might contain some useful information. Keep an eye out for the ones with yellow subject lines. Those are high priority. Try to get into the habit of checking your inbox from time to time.
Pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping on.
Anybody home?
Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Hello, Klaus. How's the music and fancy lights treatment doing ya? Sounds like a good setup. Those pictures you sent me were super cool. Kind of makes me want to get something similar. It's like a really nice vibe. Especially for like a Saturday night. It's very... I gotta get new speedy pants. The time fall's doing them in. Let's see what this says. Yeah. They got another run in them. They still got like 20% left. We're good. We're good. Alright. I'm just gonna have to do this in multiple trips. That's annoying. Are they all 60s? No. Some are 30s. I can carry the 30s. I can make this work. I don't think I can. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's only 120. I can carry it. Easy peasy. We got this. One trip wonder.
Order assigned. Use of weapons is prohibited. Keep on keeping on. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I should get one. Maybe I will someday. I got a list of other things I need first, like fixing my car, fixing my headset. Get around to it.
A delivery? Great. Always happy to get one, let me tell you. Whoa, it's like fresh from the printer or something. Come see us whenever you like, Sam. We're always happy to make time for a hero.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
No, I'm gonna go back and get that mountain knot delivery from the Timefall farm. That's what I'm gonna do.
Keep on keeping on. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Take care now. Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Woohoo! Have a good night, Klaus. Thanks for stopping by.
bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until the
Keeping on.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Keep on keeping on.
"12 large containers. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Or that. I need a truck. Gosh darn it. Okay. Same with for that. Damn. I don't want to drive a truck out here. Boo. I could always do it. I could do it in, it's not time sensitive. I could do it in multiple trips. And that's what I'm going to do. Screw it. Anything to avoid driving a damn truck. I'm just going to stick half of it in the private locker. We'll come back for it. So, you, get in the locker. Boom. Alright.
Order assigned. Use of weapons is prohibited. Good luck. Keep on keeping on.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Today's a good day. This one's for you. Thanks for the help. This one's for you. Today's a good day.
How's it going, Dal? What's for dinner tonight? I had oven pizza with triple meat, sausage and pepperoni and ham, and it was like little tiny chunks of ham though, you know? It was good. I burned my tongue and the roof of my mouth on it, and it was worth it. Sometimes, like, it's not about, like, does this taste like gourmet? It's, does this hit the spot that I need? And it was everything I needed. Followed it up with some Tillamook toffee crunch ice cream. Very good. And Blue Bunny super cookie dough. Because it's been a stressful week and I wanted ice cream, and my roommate, more importantly, wanted ice cream and pizza and ordered ice cream and pizza and was like, hey, I've got ice cream and pizza on the way, do you want some? And I was like, yes. Absolutely yes. So I had ice cream and pizza and it was great. Tomorrow we're gonna make more homemade ramen because it was really good last week. And we're gonna try some improvements. We got like 6 times as much bok choy this time. We're gonna make it a lot more greeny. So many more greens. Got leftover radishes from last time. Make some fresh hard-boiled eggs. And I think we're gonna do, I don't know, it looked like she got beef, but chicken broth. So I don't know how that's gonna be. I feel like I might talk her into changing it to beef stock this time, if that's the route we're going, but I don't know, whatever. I'm sure it'll be good either way, honestly, who cares? You soak that stuff all together long enough and the flavors mix into something new and it's good. Whatever. Also gonna be, I think, keeping the noodles separate so that you just like reheat the noodles and put the broth over it. Or, you know what I mean? Because otherwise, like, they were all clumping. I don't know, like, make the noodles a little bit at a time. I will figure it out. It's a trial and error thing, but it's damn good recipe that she got and is playing around with, and I'm just enjoying the results because she keeps making way too much. Good problem to have. And I am a sucker for ramen, so. Looks like the radishes and the green onions, super good. Especially if you let green onions get like slightly old enough so that they lose the bite and you just get those flavors. Get that like nice, rich green onion flavor. So good. I looked away from the screen. A friend is at the Ohio State Buckeyes game right now and just replied IO to the text I sent them earlier, which if you know, you know. Alright, so these go in the private locker. I don't want to do a partial delivery because that would be a mistake. Private locker. Now I just gotta go back to the Timefall farm, pick up the other half, and turn them all in together. And then that's gonna be it for the night, because then it'll be an hour, and that's all I got in me. Brain has been pushed to capacity and then some. I went the wrong way. Whatever, this works too. It's just the long way.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Can you imagine whacking your thumb on that thigh armor while running like that? Like, ow. That would hurt so bad. The end.
This one's for you. Today's a good day. Thanks for the help.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
For the sake of full transparency, before I sign off, I need to look at the memory chips, and I'm just going to take a screenshot of which ones I need, and I'm going to look them up, because I don't want to explore. I want to be done and move on and play something else. I love this game, but we're almost 80 sessions in, and it's time. Soon. Time soon. Not yet. Not tonight, but probably within the next couple days. So, turn signal of sort.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons decontaminating soon. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
We did it! We did it in a kind of obnoxious way, but I didn't want to take a truck all the way down there. So 2 trips it was. It wasn't timed, who cares? We got it done.
Wow, you really took great care of everything.
That's what I do. That's what I am.
Thanks, Sam. You're an inspiration to all of us.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
I remembered. Alright. Time to sign off. So it's been about an hour, and that's all I got in me, especially after playing Horizon earlier. So I'll be back on tomorrow. 7:15 Mountain Standard Time. It's 8:15 right now. Just past, at least. Going on 8:20 almost. So subtract about an hour, or add 23-ish, and that's when I'll be back. As I am every night. And will be until I stop, eventually, one day. Kind of started randomly, and it'll probably stop abruptly one day, and I'll just be done. Who knows? But for the time being, this is the plan. Every night, 7:15 Mountain Standard Time. Playing Death Stranding until I'm done playing Death Stranding, which is probably about 3 or 4 more sessions, and then I think I'm gonna move on. As yet undetermined game coming next. Don't know what it'll be yet. We'll see. Saturdays at noon I play Horizon Zero Dawn. I also play Sea of Stars once a week, except for not lately, because my life's been chaos. Got weird stuff going on, can't focus. So that's on a hiatus until it's not. That's usually on a weekday at noon, typically lands on Friday. Saturday at noon Horizon, working through the Frozen Wilds. And then every night Death Stranding. Or as yet undetermined game. Feel free to like and or subscribe so you can follow along on these journeys or hear me rambling about the place that I used to work that I jokingly but kind of sincerely called a cult that is now proving itself to be very much more apparently cult-like, and is probably, I wouldn't be surprised, give it 2 or 3 years and there's probably going to be some sort of expose documentary. Wouldn't be surprised. There was a Rolling Stone article today. Multiple local news articles, several smaller national publications. By the end of it all, I wouldn't be surprised if they wind up in the New York Times, largely because they've been there before. We'll see what happens, though. I don't know. We'll see. It's a mess. It's a whole big mess. Y'all, don't join a cult. You never know it when you're doing it, though. As they said in the vow, nobody joins a cult, they join a good thing. If someone's claiming they've got the solution to save the world, that's not even what was happening at this place, though, but yeah. It's a lot less obvious than you'd think. Partially because a lot of things in the world are becoming a lot more cult-like on the whole. Humans just like to drift that direction. Anyways, I'm rambling, so that means it's time to go. Y'all have a lovely rest of your night, or whatever time it is, wherever you are right now, or whenever you happen to be watching this, if it's in the future. I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye!